Hyrule Field. Hello everybody, my name is Alstrom and welcome back to more Ocarina of Time. Been a minute, huh? I'm gonna be honest, I have not been recording lately. My semester ended a couple months ago, so I've been chilling. But that doesn't mean I haven't been busy. I have several videos pre-recorded, I just need to edit them. And I'm recording Ocarina because I don't have any Ocarina content pre-recorded because for some reason, my Ocarina content gets views, and Navi's already on her nonsense. The Great Dacre Tree wanted us to go visit the princess at Hyrule Castle. Shouldn't we get going? Well, I guess I don't have to give a recap on what we were on our way to do because Navi kind of just did that for us. So, I don't know how much progression in the plot we're going to get, but we're going to get progression nonetheless in terms of just playing the game because I need to do that. So funnily enough, time actually passes when you're in Hyrule Field, and usually when you try to make your way over to the castle town, you know, it'll be nighttime. When it's nighttime, this drawbridge will close, but I lucked out. Fun little thing you can do, walk to the top of this chain, and you're going to want to face this way and just roll off, and you will get a red rupee. Do the same thing. And you roll off. Now, there's 3 red rupees you can get in total there, but I can never get all 3. So, I'm just going to enter the town while I can. I'm going to talk to you. Welcome to Hyrule Castle Town. It's a peaceful, prosperous town. I bet that won't last very long. Welcome to the badly rendered texture that is Hyrule Castle Town. I forgot how bad this looks. What are you up to, buddy? Wahaha, what a crazy guy. Can you believe this guy was crazy enough to try to sneak into the castle to see Princess Zelda? All because of this idiot. They've tightened security at the castle. Wahaha. I wanted to talk to... Oh. So right off the bat, Hyrule Castle Town, there's quite a lot of interesting things if you played other Zelda games, if you catch my drift. But what I will say is I'm not going to spend too much time talking to NPCs because that's just a waste of my time. I am instead going to show you some goodies. If you come up these stairs, you can walk behind this banister and get some rupees. And you can also speak to this guy, I guess. They say we Hylians have big ears in order to hear the voices of the gods. But I've never heard them. Ooh, relatable. Hashtag social commentary. I believe this is an entrance to... Yes, this is a back alley, I think it's called. Back alley. What do you have to say, buddy? Hey, what's wrong with loitering around all day? Huh, kid? I think he meant to say that as like, huh, kid, but I totally didn't read the room correctly. I'll go. All right, over here, pardon that frame lag. I don't know why. It did that. It seems strange that packs of dogs roam our streets at night. Doesn't that seem weird to you? I don't think I care enough to do anything about it, though, so I'm just gonna continue on with my day. Wow, depth perception. Hey, Sonny, I'll tell you something helpful. I heard there is a mysterious fountain somewhere near the castle. Kind of sounds like I won't be able to do anything much about that. We can actually go into these doors, but they don't have anything interesting for us just yet, so we're going to ignore that for now. And you'll see it'll bring you out to the other side of the market. That seems to be a church over there, and we don't do that here, so we're going to ignore that. Now, before... Oh, I bumped my microphone. Before we do anything here, I need to settle a score, and you'll see what I mean. Shooting gallery. In here is one of many mini games, which Zelda games are kind of known for. In here, if you get a perfect score in this game, you will get an upgrade for your slingshot, and you can hold more Deku Seeds. Now, upgrades to your items in general are completely optional. Your completion of the game is not, like, dependent on getting the upgrades, but technically, getting 100% does warrant getting them. Now, I'm gonna break the immersion for 2.5 seconds here. I'm not playing this on an actual N64, and I figured that's kind of apparent because the quality is too good for it to be played on an actual N64. I'm playing on an emulator. And while I'm using a physical game controller, not my keyboard, which is why I can move so well, I'm not using an N64 controller. I'm using a PS4 controller. Inherently, I'm using a controller that was not designed for this game. The problem with that is that this minigame in particular, as well as another one like it later on in the game, is dependent on me being able to precisely aim the slingshot. And I can't do that with the joystick of the PS4 controller because, again, this game was designed for a completely different controller than the one that I'm using. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is that this game takes me a lot of attempts to complete. So, we're gonna just bang this out and get it out of the way. Here's all the info you need for the game. It costs 20 rupees for a single play, so if you screw up, that's 20 rupees, and as you can see, we don't have a lot of money. If you are concerned with not having enough rupees to play several attempts at the game, don't worry, because this part of the game is really generous with that aspect. Not only can you refresh that red rupee trick I showed you by just simply leaving the map and coming back, but as soon as you enter Castletown, there's this building here. Oh yeah, it just got real. Gee, it sure is boring around here. Things would sure be more interesting if there were more troubles in the world. Hey, that's just between you and me, okay? Anyway, maybe we can let off some steam by breaking these jars. Stand near a jar and press A to lift it. Press A again to toss it. So, several things wrong with what you've said here. One, you called these jars and not pots. What kind of a jar is this? Secondly, yes, you can technically pick up a pot and throw it to break it. But, you can just break it with your sword. Now, this room, with all these pots and crates to break, with, green rupees, occasionally blue rupees, this is the easiest way to farm money right now, and yes, like the red rupees on the drawbridge, it will refresh upon leaving this map and then coming back in. Now, at the moment, Link is just a child, so he can't carry that much money because, you know, he doesn't have a big enough wallet for it. He can hold, at max, 99 rupees. That'll get you 4 attempts at the slingshot game, and, 5 if you buy... I should mention there's a gold Skulltula in here. That might be worth noting. I totally forgot that the Skulltula was in there. But, you know, it's there. So, Link can only hold up to 99 rupees. So that gets you 4 attempts at the slingshot game. 5 if you go back outside and grab 1 rupee so you can get 100 technically. If you don't get the slingshot game within, like, 4 attempts, you're going to be grinding rupees a lot. So, at least now you know it's not too bad grinding for them. Now, a tip for this that I have... if you're really struggling with this minigame, because I tend to struggle with it, try mapping your joystick controls to your D-pad on your controller so you can have more precise movement. But I'm going to try and do this without it, because I did a practice recording of this months ago, and I just went ham. Like, I played this game a lot. Okay, this is a game for grown-ups, Hyrule's famous shooting gallery. Take aim at the targets from that platform over there. Can you hit 10 targets? You get 15 shots. Draw your weapon with B. Are you ready? Go for a perfect score. Good luck. Oh, I missed one. I've completely mugged this attempt here. But, okay. I did terribly. Now, as you can see, there are in total 10 rupees are intended to hit. If you can hit at least 8 of them, you get a free attempt. So, like, as you get better at it, it doesn't get as bad. See, okay, so watch this. Almost. Well, alright, I'll let you try one more time for free. This time, you gotta do it. So, as you can see, 8 times, you get a freebie. So, at least I have that going for me. You know? It's just these ones. It's so difficult to line these up. Center it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No! No! Oh! Oh! Oh, it's
to mess up on the last one.
In theory, if you keep getting 8 minimum, you could just keep playing until you get it, but oh, that was so painful. Oh my god, why did that? Okay, another freebie. So here's the thing, in theory, you don't need to move up or down. You know what I mean? Okay, come just before the cactus. Alright, I could do this, I could do this. I could do this, come on, I could do this. No!
Oh, let's go. Let's freaking go. I will take that. You got the Deku Z bullet back. Yes.
Oh my god, okay, so that took me like 3 or 4 tries, right? In my test recording, it took me a disgustingly long amount of time to get this bag. So that's why I'm freaking out the way I am. This is not that big a deal. Like, this game is not that hard, but like, oh my god. Okay. We got a bag. I'll take it. I will take it. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. I'm just so thankful that did not take as long as it needed to. But aside from the Skulltula in that jar house and the upgrade to the slingshot, that's about everything there is to do in the market, so I guess let's carry on. Now, there's plenty of colorful characters we could talk to here in the market, but the one that I want to talk to, and the one that you should talk to, is this little girl right here.
Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you?
I mean, I guess in this context you'd be correct, but way to assume, lady.
Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name's Malin. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch.
Hey, who you calling fairy?
Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet.
We will for sure keep an eye out for you if we find such a gentleman, but for now I see no such guy, so we're just gonna keep it going. Now don't forget, your main objective here is to actually find Zelda. So we gotta go to the castle, and I know you saw him. I know you saw him in the cutscene. Let's just get this over with. Oh god. I'm not doing that gag again. The princess is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Hoot. On this ground, time flows normally. But time stands still while you're in Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. How are you aware of this? If you want time to pass normally, you'll need to leave town. Well, which way are you going to go now? Hoot. Do you want to hear what I said again? Again, it is pre-selected to repeat everything you just said. Rude. You're a smart kid. Good luck then. Say goodbye, Gabora. It's nighttime already? I just got out here. Whatever. Now, believe it or not, we actually have yet another Skulltula right off the bat. If you roll into this tree... I said if you roll into the tree. There we go. You destroyed a gold Skulltula. You got a token proving you destroyed it. Okay, hang on. What is the audio doing right now? What is it doing? Okay, so the funniest thing just happened. As you saw at the end of the last cut, I was having some audio problems with the game. So while I paused the recording, the aspect ratio changed for some reason. Now it's like the actual aspect ratio that the game is supposed to be. So, hopefully you won't notice a difference, but you might. So, whatever. Pardon the cut there. You may now be thinking, alright, I'm just going to go ahead and go straight for the castle. But a couple things to bear in mind. One, you can't just walk right up to the gate because the guards will tell you you can't go. Because security's gotten tightened up since someone tried to break into the castle earlier, as we heard from a local Hylian, I guess. And you have to sneak in past the guard. But don't do that. At least not yet. Because technically speaking, you have to do something. You have to get an item so that you don't get blocked. And to access this item, you have to enter the castle area and then leave. And now you'll notice Malin's gone. Go back to the castle now. And would you look at this? We have a little visitor.
Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad?
He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Oh yeah, if you look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. You get a weird egg. This is the item that you need in order to progress in this next part of the game. Anyways, because we can't be seen by the guards, you're gonna have to take a very particular path in order to just get around them. And as you can hear, that's Malin singing way in the distance, and we'll learn more about that later. So, as you can see, if you get too close to a guard, you'll get caught. And I didn't intend to demonstrate that just now, but you know, whatever. At least we get to hear Malin's song a bit more. You're a bit pitchy, ma'am. Anyway, here's the path that you should generally take. Jump down here. Roll. Walk along here. Diagonally cross this section here. Just like that. So you can get in between those two guards. Now, don't go straight for the gate because you'll notice that there are guards there. You'll instead want to come way over here. And you'll notice you can climb this. Climb up. Actually, before you do any of that, I actually almost completely forgot about this little fact. Have this equipped. Trust me, have it equipped. Anyways, walk over this hill, jump down, and you're going to want to jump into this canal. Look, a chicken hatched from the egg you were incubating. It's the miracle of life. So, yeah, that happens if you keep it in your sea slot overnight. Anyways, walk past and come over here. You'll notice a gentleman here. This Mario-looking dude is sleeping here, blocking our path into that very obvious crawl hole there. I hate the foreground right now. You need this chicken, or as they're called in Zelda games, cuckoos. You need this cuckoo to wake him up. Technically speaking, the way you're supposed to do this is you're supposed to come all this way just to find this guy, and then go back to the castle town, and then on your way past Malin and get the chicken. But that's a waste of time, and you can trigger by just entering the castle area and then leaving. So that's why I'm stressing to get the cuckoo above all else.
What in darnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of the Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. What? Malin was looking for me. I'm gonna catch it from her now. I messed up bad leaving Malin behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it.
He runs gloriously. So the next thing you're meant to do is to grab these milk crates and just drag them. Oh, there goes the music. There we are. And just grab the second one here and do the same thing all over again. Alright, we've done that now. Just walk up, climb on, and enter the crawl space. Well, this area seems... Oh. Okay, wait, so I've actually never entered this area at night, and I'm just... Evening, gentlemen. I actually don't want to move because if you get thrown out at this point, you get sent back to the entrance, like where Malin is. So, yeah, as you were. Link, go, now, leave. Well, we are back here in the castle courtyard, and it's finally daytime, so that means that I can actually, you know, play the game. So right here we have kind of like a Metal Gear Hideo Kojima inspired stealth section where you gotta sneak past these guards. There's not much to say about this section. I'm not the biggest fan of it, mostly because it's just a lot of waiting and it's super tedious if you get caught. The best thing to do is just wait until the guard is out of the way and then just zip on past into the next section rinse, repeat. This section's kind of interesting because you can actually get a little risky and either bypass the guard completely by crossing that beam of wood, which I will not do because I don't trust the sensitivity on this controller I'm using, or you could simply just grab the rupees, which is the other challenge here, and I am not doing that. There's like 2 main ways to farm for rupees at this point in the game, so that's like just totally pointless. And oh my god, that was like so bad. Whatever, we're here now. A statue looks like crap. What is that even supposed to be? I don't know. I love the part of the game where I don't get to play the game and I just get to sit here and wait for things to happen. I love that part. Alright, Jesus Christ, finally. Oh my god. This part's a little trickier. There's 2 guards. They're circling around the same piece of hedge. And I'm really missing this game's camera control because you can't control the camera in this section. You're kind of stuck, so I can only get the camera to change by moving. Okay, get over here. And book it, book it, book it. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. All right. Iconic game moment time. Here we are. The castle courtyard. Get ready for some exposition. Actually, can you see in there? You can't really see that well. I never tried that. Anyway, let's speak to the wee lass in front of us.
Who? Who are you? How did you get past the guards?
Stealth, baby.
Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy?
No, I don't think that's very nice of you to say, Zelda.
Then, are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone. Do you have it?
I don't know who you are, so what stone of the forest?
Well, that's sad. I thought you might be the one from my dream. You really don't have it? Tell me the truth. Do you have it?
I like to think that every time I say no, she just gets more and more aggressive. She's just gonna say the same thing over and over again, so I'm just gonna...
Just as I thought. I had a dream.
Shout out to his family. It's the American dream. I have a dream.
Sorry, I'm internally a 5-year-old.
In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green...
I just flubbed that so bad.
The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I'm Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? Link.
I'm sorry. Where'd you get that from? Because, as we've just observed, he said not a damn thing.
Strange. It sounds somehow familiar.
I don't think it sounds like anything, because nothing sounds like nothing. And he said a whole lot of nothing.
Okay then, Link. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule.
Is that really the best play here? I mean, you barely know who I am. I barely know who you are? Okay, sure.
Please keep this a secret from everyone.
I mean, technically, I'm legally obligated to inform you that this conversation is currently being recorded and broadcasted on a site called YouTube. And at this point in time, there will be tens of people. I said tens, not tons. Tens of people watching this. So it's literally impossible for me to keep it a secret.
Come on, don't be a blabbermouth. Please keep this a secret from everyone.
I mean, sure, I'm cool with lying.
The legend goes like this. The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands.
What about her hands? Or their hands?
If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what has been told. So, the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones.
That was blissfully short.
That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world.
Wow, look at that pan shot ending with this frame with the flowers in the foreground framing our two central focuses. Go ahead, Hayao Miyazaki.
But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And, in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones.
Okay, I have several problems with this so far. One, why is the main security for this all-powerful thing that has the power of the gods and can grant the wish of whoever bears it, no matter what his intent is, why is it guarded by stones? Also, that cutscene says it has the power to grant the wish, and the wish will be based on the intent of he who collects it. Why? Is a female just incapable of accessing this wish-granting power of the Triforce, or is it just ye olde English again? Also, furthermore, that whole wish thing. Why on earth did the goddesses... First of all, why does the Triforce exist? Why did the goddesses need a relic to their power that actually contained their power? Why did that have to be made? Secondly, why did that have to grant wishes? Like, why is it that if someone finds this Triforce, they get their wish granted? Did they just feel like throwing the creatures they created a bone? And also, thirdly, what is that clause that if the person that makes a wish has a good heart, then Hyrule prospers, but if they have malintention, that everything just goes to heck? Why would you put that? Why would you put that feature? Why would you design a land with basically a self-destruct button? Like, what is the purpose? I don't know. God stuff gets really weird sometimes.
And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend.
Okay, so the security isn't just stones, it's also apparently another item. Take a guess of what that item is. The title of the game.
Did you understand, well, the story I just told you?
Yes, I understand it well. Yeah, I don't know. I think the defense of something so powerful should be greater than stones and an instrument made out of clay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not very good at storytelling. I didn't mean to hit no. That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world.
I've actually never sat through... Okay, so she just says... Okay. She just says all that again. Did you understand? Well, The story I just told you. Yes.
That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him?
No. For all I know, that could be a bedroom, and he could be a guest, and we could be peeping Toms.
Please! If you don't hurry, he'll be gone.
I bet there's a lot of lewd fan art of that individual.
Can you see the man with the evil eyes?
Well, considering your guards don't seem to have eyes, I suppose there's only one option.
That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. The internet also has a disturbing fascination with this man's physique. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I'm sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man.
So you're assuming that this man of color who's swearing allegiance to your father has ill intent and wants to kill him solely based off of something physical, like his appearance.
What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning. Yet. Yes. I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions.
Off of what? Your gut feeling?
What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world.
Those are some strong accusations you've just lobbed at a man that you have never talked to or met. And especially considering he's the only person of color we've seen so far, I don't like the implications of this.
Link, now, we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please.
I don't believe you, because even if you're right, you made the initial claims off of his appearance, and I don't do that.
Please, believe me, my prophecies have never been wrong.
I have no reason to believe that. I have no reason to believe that statement. But I guess nothing happens if I don't believe you, so I'll believe you.
Thank you.
I don't like this face.
I'm afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power.
Again, how do you know this? You haven't seen him do anything. He literally, all you saw him do was kneel to your father.
But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other two spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it'll be helpful to you.
You received Zelda's letter. Wow. This letter has Princess Zelda's autograph. She just gave us an autograph. I'm not a fan. I'm not a stan of your presumptive ways. Assuming a man of color would do something so heinous because he's breathing the same air as you. Obviously, there's like a level to which I'm joking. It's just... yeah, I'm just noticing that there really is no reason for you to believe anything she says here.
My attendant will guide you out of the castle. Don't be afraid to talk to her.
So, oh, look. Said attendant. Oh, look, see, game, I could do the foreground stuff too. Real quick, I want to see if you can actually... oh, yes, yes, yes. I remember correctly. Fun little Easter egg. You can actually see some Mario 64 paintings in this room of the castle. There's Mario, Bowser, Luigi, and... what appears to be Yoshi and Peach also. And I don't know, but there might be... Okay, yeah, no, there's nothing of interest in this room except like a potted plant. And I don't think Ganon's still in there. Yeah, Ganon's not in there anymore. But, you know, fun Easter eggs nonetheless. Let's talk to this brawny woman here. I don't like that judgmental look she was giving me. I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. Off of what basis? You're a courageous boy. You're heading on a big, new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. You play these notes using the C stick on your controller. You've learned Zelda's lullaby. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of this castle. Well, that was short, quick, and convenient, and never explained. You brave lad. You must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. Sheikah out! Too bad you can't do that with the Deku Nuts. Now, several questions about what we have just witnessed. So, they sure trust a boy who says a whole lot of nothing with a whole lot of information here. Also, I just love the implication that the first song on the Ocarina that you learn is a song that is used to put Zelda to sleep. It's her lullaby. And Impa just teaches this lullaby that puts the princess to sleep to a strange boy who doesn't even speak. She doesn't know my intentions. Not that I have any, but you know. Also, your first instruction to this small lad who is a child is to go to a place called Death Mountain. Why is it called Death Mountain? Do I want to find out why it's called that? No! I want to be able to live. Well, as the sun sets on our excursions today, we have our objective. We have 1 out of 3 spiritual stones, and we need to get all 3 of them in order to help Zelda in her, totally legitimately, we need to get all 3 stones in order to help Zelda prove that her crazy, theories about Ganon are actually true, because as of now, Sis doesn't have a whole lot to go off of besides her crack dreams. Well, I suppose Link found himself in this mess somehow, so this is technically all of Link's doing, because he brought himself in this predicament. So I guess the only thing left for us to do is to, well, first of all, kill all these skeletons so I can end without music. Oh my god, they just don't stop. They just don't stop. All of that said and done, the only thing left for Link to do now is for him to find his own way out of this situation. So I guess we're going to have to go ahead and do that. God, I hate monarchies.